Hello there, and welcome to the Natalie and
Shakira Show podcast.
If you guys aren't on YouTube right now, what the heck are you doing? Listen, everybody. Happy Friday. So happy to have you here. Today is a girls' night. So if you aren't watching the visuals over on YouTube, you are missing out on Dennisita right now. Tell us what you're wearing.
I'm Shakira for today. I have some blonde wig that Natalie just handed over to me.
You look lovely.
You gave this to me like 2 minutes before the podcast and you're like, here. And then you hung thongs everywhere.
Yeah, because it is a girls' night. And then we have Miss Dennisita.
Dennisita, pongamos. Show Dennisita.
Hey, everyone.
This is when everybody exits the YouTube video.
Everybody just leaves.
We see a big drop.
Okay.
Oh, we're so excited to be here again.
Why are we wearing this, Natalie? Tell us why.
Well, okay. So basically the way that this podcast works is Dennis comes out with like segments for the show, since we're a show, you know? Okay, girl. Yeah, do your thing. Dance it out. And then I come out with like a topic. So today we're doing a little girls' night. It's Friday. It's exciting. I was thinking since in the future we're going to be doing this live. Are you all right, honey?
The hair, it keeps getting in my face.
You're really struggling over there.
No hard time.
You know what? Let's just get into it. How was your week?
My week was very interesting. I started a new hobby again. Started collecting Pokemon cards, which I hadn't been since I was like 7 or 8.
Oh my
goodness. It was amazing. I ordered some online and I got some from 1997.
Holy cow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're older than David. David, you were born in 2003, right? Yep. Yeah, he was born in 2003. That's crazy.
A 2000 baby? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's intense.
2000. I was born in 1994.
So yeah, I got Pokemon cards. Damn.
Excuse me, what'd you say?
I was born in 92.
Oh my God, almost an 80s baby.
Imagine.
Damn.
And yeah, I mean, no, that was like my highlight. I went to the gym a lot and that was it.
That's good.
Very simple.
Wow, look at you. And so as far as me, we have thongs right now decorated because we still haven't gotten our sign, you guys, and we're very excited. Once it does arrive, it's going to look beautiful. So right now we're trying to like do what we can with what we have on set. And so this week I actually tested out a micro thong. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I wore it on my head.
Oh, duh. No, honey, you have to pretend like you haven't heard about it.
Oh, yeah. No,
For the
I don't.
podcast.
I haven't heard about it. Tell me about a micro thong. Tell me.
Look at this little thing. If you aren't watching the visuals, you look at this. Oh my God, wait. Look at this. This is puny.
That's not a thong. That's a clip cover.
This is a clip cover. And this video got 20 million views. I was like shocked. So people really enjoyed it. They enjoyed your reaction specifically.
Daddy, show him my hair. Oh my God, what was that? I got micro thonged.
So,
okay,
so we did that, right?
I'm tired of that.
We did that. And then we also got the sign ready. And so, yeah, it's just going to be a good week. I'm excited. I also got my period. And I was talking to you guys on live how, oh my God, you're wearing the thong again. I was talking to you guys on live how my period lasts me 7 days. So the reason that I'm in sweats right now is because Helga's here. Literally. And then, you know, I actually shared.
I love your slippers.
I'm wearing little slippers. Yeah, I'm just keeping it cozy. Honestly, it's hard to be bleeding for 7 days. So
I'm wearing a very exclusive hidden / needles
you look
collab.
So nice. You and David both look nice.
I love this sweater so much.
Can we get a fit check? So you
fit check, right? So I'm wearing
so cute
the sweater, like I said, and then I'm wearing some 550 New Balance, Leon Dior.
Wow.
And yeah, that's it.
And David's representing Sha City over there, my hometown. Show us your shirt.
Show us your shirt, David.
Sha City. yeah.
Have you been to Chicago, David? Okay.
David's mute
David,
today.
tell me, okay, because this is gonna make people OCD. Why are you wearing a New York hat with a Chicago shirt?
It's so cute. I love it.
I think make a beautiful look.
Yeah, totally beautiful. So speaking of beautiful, what is on today's agenda?
We have many interesting topics. You have spicy stuff. You always bring your spicy stuff, but I have a lot of like introspective stuff, you know?
Okay.
Kind of like soul searching, finding the inner you.
Yes.
Understanding yourself. Show me your occasionally that damn, I got this fucking thong on my head and you're on the wide camera. Like fucking okay.
Wait. Before we get into that, can I get into... So here's the thing. Last week, we actually released episode 1.
Yeah.
Right? So we're 5 episodes.
Don't get it twisted though. This is episode 5.
This is episode 5. So if you haven't caught up, catch up, girl. But we're finally able to get like feedback and stuff like that. And so I wanted to read a comment that I thought was so sweet. Ready?
Who first of all, what's her name?
Julie Valdez. She put, "This gives me these deep conversations by the bonfire vibes. I love it." And then she was talking about how she's 25, how she enjoys watching content she relates to, how she would like to see more content from us that includes kids, marriage, intimacy, health, and that maybe the reason why YouTube has become boring to me is because I'm limiting myself. So I thought it was a really insightful comment, and thank you, Julie.
We talk about a lot of those today.
Yeah.
I think we really look at the comments to see what to create or what to move forward with. So be sure to drop a comment below if you want us to talk about a certain topic or, I don't know, bring up a funny question or whatever.
Yeah. I was surprised a lot of people wanted to know about like our work life and our relationship.
Well,
which I think is weird.
Our work
not
life
weird.
is
Sorry, not
kind of
weird.
unique.
I don't know how to explain it. I think from an outside perspective, I can see why people would be interested because it's like we work together. We pretty much like manage this business together. We do a lot, right? But I think when you're in it, you don't really know what people are intrigued by. And so hearing that, I'm like, oh, yeah, it might be kind of fun. So,
well, yeah. I think the most interesting thing about it is that I spent almost 100% of my time with you.
Literally.
I don't think any couple, unless they work together like we do, spend so much time together.
Yes.
And the thing is, it's together, but it doesn't feel together like in the or chilling kind of aspect. It's like grinding kind of aspect.
Yeah. And I will say, like, I think it's interesting. We had it was 2 years in. I always remember because our first fight was about work 2 years in. And when I had previous boyfriends, I had always fought a lot earlier. And so like work can be very difficult. Like yesterday I was at the gym and the girl was asking me what I did. And so I was telling her YouTube. And then she was like, oh, and what about your husband? And I was like, yeah, he works alongside me. Are you all right, honey? You look like you're struggling.
Keep on. Don't mind me.
And so she was like, oh my God, that must be so awesome. And then for some reason, the first thing that came out of my mouth was like, girl, but it's a double-edged sword. And she was like,
wait, what?
She's like, what do you mean? And then she's like, no, I get it. Like, yeah, it could be difficult to work with your significant other. I don't think the microphone wants to wear the thong, but okay, Dennis,
no,
you do
it
your
will.
thing.
It will.
You do your thing. Maybe Skims can sponsor us next time.
Maybe, possibly. So
talk to me.
The week. I don't think you mentioned what did you say?
Boy, you weren't listening. I said I'm on my period. I bled for 7 days. I bled for 7 days. I did the microthong thing, and here we are, and we're excited. Happy Friday, y'all.
Moving on. That hit me with a song because you got
abs.
This opening scene. Huh. You always hit the same one. Next.
That's his favorite.
Yeah, sister. Oh, okay. Okay.
Give us one.
So, people have been grossed out in relationships to the point where they just up and leave.
What the heck? What do you mean?
What are some examples of nasty stuff that has made you want to leave a relationship?
People just up and leave.
Straight up grossed out to the point where they're like, bye.
Oh my God. Okay. Looking back at it, this is so sad. I did this once and it's immature. Okay?
Really? Okay.
So my very first boyfriend I ever had, 7th grade year. Hi.
Damn, putting on blast. Holy shit.
I lied to you and told you that you were like my second boyfriend, but you were my first. So anyways, such a sweet guy. Amazing, right? Oh my God, no way. I shouldn't have said his name because now I can't say what I'm about to say. Why I broke up with him.
Why did you break up with him?
No.
I can edit it. I can bleep it, actually. I'll bleep it.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, keep going. I can edit it.
Okay, so 2 days after, this is so bad. You know why I broke up with this guy?
Why?
He was the sweetest boy. But his breath stank.
Damn.
His breath was so bad. No, I feel so bad. Oh my God. No. We cannot. You better.
I'll bleep out his name. I'll bleep out his name.
But look, I might have missed out on a really good opportunity because he was such a sweet guy. And later down the line, when I was older, like, everybody's human. You know what I mean? Like, your breath smells.
Well, a lot of the comments did talk about how they, like, broke up with people because of breath. Breath was number one.
Breath is a big one. I have a friend who's very, like, she's all about teeth. And so I'm like, oh, what about this guy? He's so amazing for you, you know? And she's like, but his teeth. She's like so specific. They have to be beautiful and clean. And yeah, it's a thing.
I'm about like, not fashion per se, but like how people.
I thought you were going to say fat.
How people carry themselves.
Okay.
Like I like if it's like nice clothing. You can tell it's washed on a girl. You know, if it's like constant sweatpants, like crop tops,
Literally,
but like they're
what
not
the fuck
supposed
I'm
to be
wearing
like
right now. I'm wearing sweatpants and a crop top, and this is all I've been wearing all week.
Nah, it's like
Excuse
what
you?
I'm saying is like if you dress consistently, like you're gonna go to Walmart to buy groceries, like that's not. I'm not about that.
Oh my god, isn't it always kind of funny when you see someone in PJs outside? You and I cringe.
No, PJs is a thing now. Can you believe that?
No, please don't tell me that.
Like
Don't tell me that's
like
a thing.
the nasty PJs that are like
Not today.
plaid. Like a lot of people wear that to school.
No.
I was seeing TikToks about how like kids from like Europe are seeing American kids dressed that way, and they're not about it too much. Like
I don't like that.
They say that every day for them is like a fashion contest.
Listen, you remember in school when they would do the pajama day? Such a fun day.
Yeah.
But like you would wear new pajamas.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be like a day. One day.
Yeah. Oh god, no, I don't know. Okay, maybe.
Everybody in the comments is talking about how they probably went home and like slept in the same stuff that they wore to school. That's nasty.
I don't like that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like that. You let me know what you guys think about that. I can't
I'm
get
gonna read one comment to you, and then you tell me what your thoughts are.
Okay.
Right? So I saw his toothbrush for the first time. It had black mold growing on it, and the bristles were so flat that the toothbrush had a middle parting. I had a conversation with him about hygiene and told him to get a new toothbrush, but when I stayed at his house 2 weeks later, the cursed toothbrush was still there, so I ended it.
No. Ew.
That is disgusting.
That's gross. No.
Toothbrushes say a lot about people. I clean mine consistently with one of those pressure little floss things of water.
Okay, but you're to the next level of like neatness. Yeah. So Dennis pressure washes his toothbrush. Who the hell does that?
Like inside, because it's mechanical and you have a lot of moving parts. So I want to make sure that like it's nice and clean on the inside. I don't want any no crust or like mold or anything. It's nasty.
I get it. And after you showed me that, now I started doing it, and I was a little bit upset that I hadn't, because when I saw the gunk that came out of my toothbrush, I was like, ew. So
you said this kid had bad breath, right?
Yes.
What did you kiss
God,
him?
so bad. Yeah, I kissed him. That's why.
And what was it like?
Bad breath. Like nasty.
So you just thought of the breath the whole time?
I just couldn't get away from it. And like he would get close to me, like in class, you know, like we would have the desk, and then so he would sit right next to me, like in the same seat.
Yeah.
And I was like,
do you think it was like tonsil stones, or do you think he just didn't brush his teeth?
I don't know. He just didn't have the best hygiene.
Someone said her breath is so bad I couldn't make out with her. All I could think was don't vomit, don't vomit.
Fuck, that must be terrible. You gotta admit. Okay, raise the hands. That because I see you laughing over there. Yes, right? Breath would be a deal breaker for you?
I think for me, yeah.
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 That's gross.
Damn. Okay, what other things are like a deal breaker?
So staying within the same lane of like nasty, it's not always necessarily nasty of like the person, but things that they do. Like nasty things.
Like what?
So someone said that they let their cat vomit, but they never clean it because the dog would go and eat it.
No.
That's so gross.
I need to call animal abuse.
That when he found out that she did that, he stopped dating her.
What about the dog?
So nasty, right?
Oh no, that's terrible.
nasty.
That's nasty. No.
Do I do anything nasty that sometimes you're like, oh?
Well, we talked about this today. You said not to mention this ever again.
Oh, so why are you mentioning it again?
I'm not.
Okay.
But I mentioned it in episode 1. If you guys want to hear it. Apparently, I mentioned it 4 times.
Multiple times.
Sorry. Okay. No, not really. Anything nasty. This is one thing I will say. You're very clean. You're very hygienic. Your nails are always like kept. Like you floss your teeth. I would say just cut your hair more often.
The thing is, I'm very particular about my barber, and he only works on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And then he left the place that I go to now. Yeah. And he's really far, so I need to make an appointment wherever he is.
But I like your hair. Like it's cute. You know, you just have to like keep it trimmed. But nothing else bothers me about you. I think it's just love.
That's what
I can't see past it. You know.
You have any questions for today? Yeah.
Well, no.
Anything random? You're like looking at your index cards a lot.
Well, I'm always looking at my cards because ADHD and I forget everything. No, but I was just going to talk about how my friend, I will not say her name because sorry, obviously I'm like an exposer over here.
Yeah, you dropped that first name.
I can't believe
it.
Shit. And I was like, hi. As if he's like watching. Hi. It's good to see you again. No. So my friend, she recently started dating this guy, and super sweet guy. He's like a rock climber, adventurous, fun, all the stuff.
Yeah.
She starts sleeping over at his house, and she's like, Natalie, She calls me the next day. She's like, Natalie, we're done. And I was like, what happened? She was like, he is dirty. His toothbrush. She mentioned the toothbrush thing, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. And she was like, this toothbrush was all nasty. His place is disgusting. There's like hairballs all over the place. And he doesn't pick up after himself. The sink is dirty. And she broke it off because
Bathrooms
of that.
are a big tell on how a person is.
You know what's crazy?
Latin families are so snoopy.
I was about to say that.
They open the mirror, the cabinet in the bathroom every time they go as a guest.
I saw a TikTok where somebody put a camera inside the mirror to see how many people were sneaky.
I saw that too.
And so it's like they open the mirror and then it says "got you," and the person's like,
"That's crazy,"
like smiling at the camera. But no, speaking of cleanliness and Latin people, one thing that surprised me, I guess, about marriage is something that we weren't very good at was washing our toilets. You know, and your mom was on it. Like she was always like, when are you guys going to wash your toilets? So Fabiola, thank you for washing our toilets. Literally every week. Every week. To this day, she comes. That's the first thing she does. She knocks on our door. Hola, Natalie. Hola, Denise. Goes and scrubs the damn toilet.
But I tried. I washed our toilets many, many times.
Yeah.
In our relationship, how many times have you washed the toilets?
Goddamn, never.
I think once. And you started going... and you were over the toilet. You're like,
wait. I have to explain myself. I have a very intense imagination, and so I smell things and I can feel it. How many times has that happened? I feel like he's been in the room where, like, right?
Like 10 times.
Yeah, like I will smell something. 10. What was it? You said something last time. It was like we were heading to rock climbing and he was like, ¿Qué tal que me vomito right now? Or he was talking about throwing up. And all of a sudden I start smelling the throw up and I'm like gagging in the car. Like, it was just, so yeah, keeping our toilets.
There's stuff like that. Like when you get married, you have to like spread between the couple as in like work and chores and stuff.
Yeah.
So for a while I was like the one that washed the clothes and folded the clothes. Oh, neither of us kind of really were good at cooking at first. Yeah. So we ate out a lot. And then the toilets, I would do it like once a week. I hated washing toilets.
Yeah.
Oh my
Let us
God.
know down below, what is a deal breaker for you when it comes to something? Like, what is it?
Deal breaker would be just someone who doesn't do anything.
Damn. Okay.
Someone who is just like consistently just there and just kind of like rolling with it and expects the other person to do everything. Like the other person's like a slave to them. No.
Yeah, no, that's definitely terrible. I'm curious to know, what is something that we all pretend to do, but no one tells the truth about it?
Picking our nose, probably.
I don't pick my nose.
You never pick your nose.
I'm not a nose picker. I'm serious. I'm not. I go and I get the little Kleenex and I'm very confident in this. I don't pick my nose.
Okay. Do you like use your finger through the Kleenex and then clean your nose?
Yes, of course I do.
So you do pick your nose with the Kleenex.
But I'm not like straight up like this. You know what I mean?
You're not like digging for gold.
Yeah. I'm not digging for gold.
Is that way you pick your nose?
When I need it.
When you need it. Okay. I mean, we all got to pick our nose. You got that moment where you have something in there and you blow and it doesn't come out. You got to go.
Yeah,
deep.
I guess. I don't know. But what are some of the things that you do that you lie about?
That I lie about?
You freak.
Oh. Well, that was one probably. If
Picking
someone asked me, do you pick your nose? I'd probably say no. But obviously
But I'm being straight up. I don't pick my nose.
I don't believe you.
I don't pick my nose.
Ever.
No, I don't. I literally go and get a Kleenex because I don't like having it.
I'm going to take a picture of you one day and post you on Snapchat.
You do it. You expose me because you will never find it.
I'm going to find you.
Oh, I don't pick my nose.
Okay, what else? I make up like scenarios sometimes.
About?
Just things like, oh, I'm at the gym and what if it's like, I just chuck this weight.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just think of like random situations that just go on and I just like think of it. But everybody has their own scenarios that they think about, but maybe they say that they don't let their mind wander.
Imagine.
Imagine things.
Imagining is important. And like letting your mind wander, that's something that I think is very normal. Here's one that I was a little bit shocked about.
Tell me.
Well, not shocked about. Okay. I feel like I'm about to expose myself, but I don't give a damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Wiping from front to back as a girl. So I have a video there.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. So,
what?
Yeah. So the thing is, some girl, she was like obviously I wipe from the front to the back. Like you have to know where your taint is, you know?
Yeah.
I also do the same. I don't know why it's such a big deal.
You're supposed to wipe front to back.
That means judging me right now. No. So you're actually supposedly you're supposed to do it like that. Like you're supposed to wipe and then wipe your ass like that. So you got to know where your taint is. And I agree with this.
So there's people who use one paper for both at the same time, just like a mega wipe.
Absolutely not. No, it's not like no, it's not. No, listen. So my dad would always say, "Okay, Natalie," like when my dad was teaching me how to wipe.
Why would your dad teach you how to wipe? Your mom needed to teach you how to wipe.
What the hell? That's fucking sexist.
How does your mom wipe?
My dad taught me how to wipe. My mom was working.
Yeah, but we got dicks. You don't know how to wipe vaginas.
My dad knew how to. He's my dad. This is stuff you know. If we have a little girl, you're gonna teach her how to potty train. I'm not gonna be the one.
I don't know how to properly wipe down there for a girl. I think you should tell them how to do it. If we had a girl.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
So I agree with this girl. You can wipe from front to back because you know where your thing is. Like
the middle area.
Exactly. There's a middle area. You're not going to confuse it.
No, I'm so confused. Explain this to me.
Okay.
First of all, do you wipe one and then the other or all together?
Yeah. Two different things. Duh.
Yes. Okay. Obviously. First of all, guys don't wipe their dicks when they pee.
I know they don't. And that's why you always have stains.
That's not true.
That is true.
It's residuals. That comes out after.
In the fucking morning, I'm telling Dennis, I'm like, why don't you just like wipe it?
No, you like fucking flick it.
Don't do that. Don't do that on camera, honey. Seriously.
No, but it's not. You're gonna end up on a porn site. It's like you just throw it, or you gotta get the residuals. Like I said, out.
So my dad always taught me whenever you do a number 2, you wipe like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you wipe like this.
Yeah.
But like you can wipe like this too. It's fine. So that's the argument. Everybody, some girls are like, duh, like I've been doing this forever. And other girls are like, ew, that's disgusting. Like you're getting poo in there. Like, no, there's a clear separation between your asshole and between your vagina. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Okay. That I understand you now.
These men are shocked now.
I understand. The back to front works as long as you don't go from one to the other. Yes. That's the whole argument.
Yeah, so I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Is it absolutely disgusting, or are we just being absolutely truthful right now? Okay, let's be honest.
That is very
me, guys. I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the name when like the part, like
the middle part,
like
the
go
anus,
in a bad part us and middle and your feet.
There is the name? Hay dos palabras, right? There's taint. And then there's gooch.
Right? What
so the gooch is for a guy. I may have it mixed up though. Gooch is for a guy. It's the part between the ass and the dick, right? And then the taint is the part between the vagina and the ass.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got taint and a gooch.
Oh, I thought the taint was the vagina.
Now, okay, let's not throw this word out.
All right,
it's like a dirty word.
Well, now we know everybody, and that's the argument.
I can imagine somebody is like in their car right now. Like driving with their child.
I should have said,
and we're throwing around the words gooch and taint.
I should have really said, we should start saying that. Like, if little kids are around, explicit content. Yeah. Okay, honey.
So answers towards your question of the pretending, right? Pretending things we pretend no one does. Fart in public. Everybody farts in public, obviously. Show of hands, who farts in public? You don't fart in public. That's bullshit.
Not on purpose.
Bullshit.
Not on purpose. Well, you do. This whole week you've been farting up a storm.
All right. Another one. I'm going to ignore that. Another one. I don't know if we all do it, but when you open a card as a gift and the money falls out, you ignore the money and you read the card. Okay?
That's so funny. That's true. Like you try to be so like kind about it. It's like,
okay.
Thank you, Natalie. You've been amazing all my life.
Everybody assumes that they're above average intelligence.
No, I don't. I disagree with that.
So what do you mean? Okay, explain.
I think only smart Alex. What's the word? Know-it-alls feel that way. Like I would say you are above average.
Okay.
You have a good IQ, but also I think you believe you do. So you're a know-it-all. So you would be that person.
What do you think?
He says no.
Do you think you're above average?
I don't understand that question.
Moving on.
I just want to give a little, if you guys are new to this episode, David, our wonderful camera person and all that stuff, he's currently learning English. And each week he gets better and better. And we are so proud of him. David, go, David.
Go, David. You got it. You got it.
Show your face. Show your face.
Person, place, thing, vowels, pronouns. Yeah.
Oh man.
So okay, we have a popular video on TikTok going around. A video on TikTok has been circulating where a woman finds a purse, right, at a bar. She opens it and it's full of fries. Like just absolutely like full of fries to the brim, right? That's not so much what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is what are some weird things that a couple of your friends or you keep in your purse? Because purses for guys are like a mystery. I don't know what women keep in their purse. My mom has some weird shit in her purse I can tell you about later.
Like what?
But I want to know about you first, and then I'll tell you what my mom has in her purse.
I feel like it's not that mysterious.
No?
No.
I think purses are weird.
Well, the reality is I'm not that much of a purse girl. So I don't think I really pertain to that very much. But I'll tell you, my friend, got a lot of crazy friends. I'm FaceTiming her, right? And she's like, Natalie, wait a second. So she goes to the back of her trunk and pulls out this literally like this size of a dildo.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, what the hell? She's like, yeah, my friend gave it to me. He says that I have to like use this stuff more.
Okay,
I was
no,
like,
hold up. That's a trunk, Natalie. That's not a purse.
but that's freaking odd. And I told her, I was like, why don't you just keep that in your house? She was like, no, people can find it there. I'm like, girl, if you get checked by a police, what is he gonna think?
A police.
It literally, it was the biggest thing.
Okay.
It looks like it hurts.
Let's expand. Natalie, you threw that in there at the end. Let's expand the question into like just things that girls carry around on a daily basis.
Okay.
Pepper spray is intense.
Oh, that's right. I do.
So many girls I know that carry on pepper spray.
Damn, I don't have a pepper spray now, but I do have the alarm system. And recently on TikTok, I saw this super cute mushroom.
Yeah.
That when you open it, it's a fucking taser.
Oh my God.
So it's like,
that is
you want to get close to me? Bam.
I was in high school and this girl flashed me a dildo also.
She flashed it to you?
Like she's like, hey, you want to see what I have in my purse? Dildo.
What the heck? Why'd she do that?
But it wasn't even like a dildo. It was like a vibrator. It was like this intense like little thing, whatever.
She's taking it to
and
school?
I was like, why would someone show me that? That was so weird. That was a weird.
You get some weird things.
I have some weird shit happen to me.
Let's talk about that. That looks good. Oh my God, look at this. A podcast, the Natalie and Dennis Show. No. Lipstick for motivation.
Wait. So you're gonna go that way.
Okay. Girls' locker room. Crazy place to be. You guys probably have stories. I need to hear them down below in the comments. But I remember my girls, well, not my girls, only one girl, actually. Maybe one or two in my life. They literally showed me a picture of the guy they were talking to, like his dick pic. Was
it like this? Hold on.
I don't remember.
No. I gotta do the classic men's dick pic.
What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? I don't remember. This is too much.
That's it. If you guys are seeing the visuals, that is like the classic men's dick pic. Like send.
David is nodding as if he knows.
I am young.
I am Jong. Okay, well, so she showed you that, and then how was your reaction?
I mean, that was literally the first time I had ever seen anything. I was like, what the heck?
How did this lead to locker rooms?
I have no idea. But girls' locker rooms are crazy. I remember when girls would pierce their belly buttons in a locker room.
Oh my God,
Where
really?
the hell are the teachers? There's like, okay, ready? 1, 2, bam, pierce it. Or they would pierce their ears.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Things that went on in guys' locker rooms that I can think of, people smacking each other with towels, like, you know how they like roll up and like smack.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
There wasn't a lot of nudity in guys' locker rooms at all. Usually people would change really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you usually don't look around unless you like want to see stuff, I guess.
It's always so uncomfortable. I have to agree. Like girls' locker rooms, I mean, I get it. You're supposed to like be free. if you want.
Yeah.
But there's always that one girl, she doesn't give a damn. She's bending over. She's taking everything off. She's talking.
That reminded me of that one girl who got a Brazilian wax and the person said bend over and she like spread cheeks and like really bent over. Do you remember that TikTok?
I kind of do, but I don't.
And the lady's like, nah, like not like that. Like that was too intense. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, I have these TikToks floating around in my mind all the time now. But okay, so my mom, man, she has everything. She's like backpack kid from like Ned's Declassified.
She really is.
Has everything in her purse. Oh, your pants tore? I happen to have sewing needle and like the stuff to fix it. Kleenex, got it. Cough drops, got it.
That's
Paper
true.
bags for like when it rains and she has to cover her hair because she straightened it, has it. She has food. Last time she pulled out a churro.
Wow.
How do you keep a churro in your purse?
Damn. Your mom has one of those cute little Disney backpacks because she works for Disney. So she's like, just imagine a little short Hispanic lady walking around with a backpack and she has everything in there.
No, but before that, she used to have this Kipling bag. Kipling is like it
so
in Latin
big
America.
in Latin America.
Latin America Kipling is like a big brand, right? With the stupid little monkey hanging on the side with the name. Oh, man.
Yeah, and she'd feel so fancy wearing it.
And anyways, that thing in the inside was stained. She had all sorts of stuff in there. Old lipsticks. Does your mom put her lipsticks in the fridge?
Oh, my God. My mom's purse, now that I think about it, is horrible. You can't find anything. There's papers, there's lipstick, there's everything. See, I think that's why I'm traumatized and I don't have a purse, because I've seen her all her life. The phone rings, just like looking through it all, can't find anything.
So I'm going off script, but
yeah,
what is the oldest piece of makeup that you've ever used, and like how, like, did you go about using it?
Oldest piece of makeup?
Because I just thought of my mom keeping makeup in her fridge.
You know what's creepy is that I realize I don't have as much makeup as a lot of these like old school beauty gurus where their whole room is makeup.
Yeah.
Right? Excuse me. But I realize makeup expires. And I don't know, girl. Okay, this is one thing that I heard. That whenever you put on your makeup and you start to get stuffy like that, it's because your makeup is expired.
Wow, really?
Yeah. That happens to me a lot.
I wonder if makeup can get mold.
Yeah, it can.
There was this one guy online who stuffed a hot dog in an acrylic square, and he kept it for like a year. And he was showing the process of the hot dog molding.
Oh, ew.
It was so cool.
That is interesting.
That reminds me of Fungus and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
That was a great show. I actually was watching OW a week ago. The new episode dropped. We got to watch it.
I couldn't get into it that much.
So anyways, girl, purse, fries. Someone else found it, right? That was the TikTok that blew up. But then they actually found the original one.
I saw.
Of the girl stuffing the purse with fries. First of all, that purse is ugly. I gotta say, that purse, that's just like some ugly ass Shein purse that you can tell everybody has, but whatever. Innovative. I gotta say, bar fries inside of the purse is innovative as hell.
I do wonder, why do you think she did that? Maybe you were it's one of those restaurants. They were just laughing. Maybe it was one of those restaurants where you can't, like, it's not nice to take the food, so she was like,
probably, I don't know. But this leads me to the next segment. That we hit me with a song. The sexy one, please. It's like the bottom. Yeah, that's my favorite. I gotta say, out of all our songs, that's my favorite. So I got the Dennis's Super Random Facts of the Week, brought to you by today's sponsor, Natalie. Natalie's Outlet. Go check it out on YouTube. 8.2 million subscribers. Okay. Did you know? And I just recently found out. Okay, obviously we all know the Titanic sank, right? Titanic hit iceberg, died.
Duh.
Okay. But did you know history? Okay. Yo, a lot of people are dumb as shit, all right? We were talking about dumb people above. Average IQ.
Oh my God.
So it happened in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Right?
Terrifying.
I saw a video of a reenactment, right? Pure darkness, right? You don't see anything. I always envisioned it like the movie, but obviously movies have like good lighting.
But it was pretty dark as well.
No, in the movie, like you can see Leonardo DiCaprio out in like the water and like everything, but this is like pitch black darkness in the ocean.
I can't imagine. It must have felt like a fever dream.
Absolutely. Like when I actually thought about it that way, and like you have like all this, you know how deep the water is, and you get like that thalassophobia feeling. Pure darkness, don't know what's around. Water's like 0 degrees. You can like freeze, and like all people screaming and like explosions and shit. Like that's wild.
Yeah, I love the Titanic, but I can never rewatch it.
It's so long.
I don't care that it's long. If I love the movie, I'd rewatch it, but I just hate the ending.
My parents, I remember when they brought it in when I was really little, it was like a 4-part VHS.
It was.
It was
My dad
so
has it.
Big.
My dad has it. It's 4. It's literally
4-part VHS collection was so long. It was like 4 hours.
But what about the darkness? So that's scary.
Just like, the darkness alone, just absolute pitch black and fearing for your life must be insane.
I hate that the idea of separation of classes and how like the poor basically drowned.
Didn't they? They all drowned.
Well, a lot of people drowned, but they were supposedly in the movie. I can't fact check this. They like closed the gates and they were like, you guys aren't getting out. And like, bye. It was so sad, guys.
And then the next one's super like graphic. I gotta say,
I don't like this, and I hate that you're bringing this
up.
The
next fact is intense. I didn't know it, but I want everybody to know because it's a fact. And
whenever you say facts, especially this morbid, can you not say it with a big ass grin on your face because you look like a psycho? It's like, go back to me.
This was
the Titanic sank at night. And the next one he's gonna
the pitch black darkness of the Titanic. Okay.
No, this is morbid shit. Next time for your fun facts, let's have them be a little happy. No, these are fucking morbid, and I hate the next one.
All right, they're both okay. Dennis's morbid facts of the day. All right, that the chainsaw was originally invented in 1780s. Let me re-say that. That the chainsaw was originally invented in the 1780s to assist doctors with difficult childbirths by cutting into the cartilage and bone in a procedure called a symphysiotomy. That's crazy. The fact that they invented the chainsaw for that, which is now used for cutting trees. Okay, radio silence, come on. What are your thoughts?
I'm speechless. I remember when you told me that, but the worst part is the second part to that fact.
Yeah, so they tested this device on enslaved women without any anesthesia. The guy, Marion Simmons, also did other crazy experiments on women. But first of all,
that's fucked.
Anatomy is weird because someone had to do something to find something out. Mm-hmm. Everything in human like
yeah, but
existence.
What the disturbing part is the forcing enslaved women to do this painfully under no anesthesia.
Anesthesia was only recently invented. So a lot of people went through procedures, feeling everything. I remember it's weird that I'm using like video games as like backdrop to my history, but Assassin's Creed, there's actually a scene where you had to like fight this doctor or whatever, but he would kidnap homeless people.
Oh hell
from the streets.
Oh, I hate this.
Well, like,
I hate all of those video game stuff. They're so bad.
So anatomy,
like little boys giving head to a prostitute as they're driving, and then they like beat the girl.
Getting head like on
Grand Theft Auto. I fucking hate that. Okay, why did they teach these kids these things? No.
Okay,
our kids aren't playing video games. Just kidding.
That was intense.
I'm kidding. I wanted that to zoom into my face so I look like a psychotic girl. I'll never let my kids play.
Yeah, anatomy, like old school anatomy is crazy, figuring things out, how life worked. Somebody needed to get cut open. A lot of weird experiments needed to be done. God. Those are the fun facts of the day. More
like the very dark facts of the day.
I'll be sure to bring in happier facts next week.
Thank God. Jesus, morbid.
Moving on to the next question.
For a second, you're a little bit like out of focus. It's focusing. There you are. It was focusing on your cause statue back there.
Well, Debbie, hit me with a song, please. This reminds me of elevator music. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator before?
I don't believe I have. I would give a freak out.
I was stuck in the elevator in our old building back in LA.
Oh yeah, I hated living in that apartment because of that. Every time I'd get on, I would pray to God, and because earthquakes happen in California, and I would always be like, God, don't let this be my day. Like, I don't want to die under here.
Okay.
I know it's morbid.
Song again, please, because this time I'm actually going to say what the topic is. What's a hobby that someone can have that is an immediate red flag?
What? What is a hobby that somebody can have that is
an
an
immediate red flag?
I actually asked this question on Instagram. I'm excited to get your reaction.
I love how you followed that up right away with me Pokemon cards.
Wait, what?
Like you asked that question, and then the slide right after that was me looking at my Pokemon cards.
Well, that's funny because somebody, Abigail Marie, puts collecting Pokemon cards.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that is an immediate red flag. No, I'm kidding. Here are some of their things. Ready? Collecting teeth. That's a hobby.
My parents collected.
My parents did it too.
Yeah.
And I think it's the cutest thing. I know it looks freaking weird and morbid, and I still have those little teeth, and they're
They
weird.
gotta have those teeth somewhere.
But it's kind of cute. Or is it kind of weird?
No, you keep them. It's like your kids' teeth.
You guys let me know. Are we going to collect our kids' teeth?
I don't know. Can you make like a necklace out of that, or like
that was the idea, but my parents never did that. That's kind of weird.
That's like actually going through and making the necklace would be weird.
The idea of it is cool, but actually doing it not cute. No. Oh, you were gonna say something. Go ahead.
Well, no. You can go ahead. Say what your subscriber said.
They put alpha male content watching. I don't quite understand that, but I've heard. Do you know what that is? Like alpha? I think it's like that one guy that everybody hates on TikTok.
Andrew Tate.
I don't know.
I can understand that.
Is that what it is?
That's.
Can you explain it then a little bit more?
No, it's just feeling like you're like, alpha. Like you're like yeah, and your woman is like submissive to you and like you're dominant over everything. That sucks.
I figured that's what that was.
Yeah.
A lot of people surprisingly put taxidermy.
Taxidermy is fucking weird.
Can you explain that? Because I didn't know what that was until.
It's like Jupiter dies and we stuff him and we just keep him in a corner. Oh, man. Like, that's weird.
Why do I feel like I would do that?
That's an immediate red flag. And a lot of people probably did that because of the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. I know.
Okay,
I
wouldn't do that because of Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, that's why people were saying that?
That's a red flag. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just being super about that kind of stuff, like body parts, and it's kind of weird.
It is a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate thinking about Jupiter dying.
Have you ever had a friend that like consistently showed you like really violent videos online?
Okay, so I have a friend who is a registered nurse.
Stop name dropping people. What the fuck?
No, this is fine. So let me tell you how she traumatized me. So she's a registered nurse. So we go out to a really nice fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
And this girl feels the need to, she's like, bored. And then she's like, do you want to see what I have to deal with in emergency? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, there's so much blood and like fingers are opening. Oh my God, this one guy. And so she's literally scrolling to find her album.
Maybe she's going to get in trouble if we say her name at her job.
Me.
Maybe I got to believe she lost shit out in this video.
Sorry. Anyways, yeah, you're right.
She might get fired.
Okay. Anyways, so she wanted to show me like somebody getting their finger completely like ripped open. You don't see any face or anything like that.
God.
The point is, I was like, no. And she's like, please. I was like, no, I don't want to see that. She's like, Natalie, but it's so great. No, I don't want to see it. Like obsessive. Like she loves that.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. And like somebody's got to be into it.
I gotta say, if someone has a corn collection,
oh,
that's weird. It's just a collection of that is weird. First of all, that's odd. I used to have friends who used to pull off their scabs. Eat it or collect. That's weird.
Ew, what the hell?
Collecting toenails. There's so many weird things out there. There's so many red flags. Like I can think of that all day.
Collecting toenails. That's interesting. Because like, what do you think about collecting like your peel off nail polish?
Gross.
Okay.
Nails gross.
Okay.
Anything of the body is nasty. Okay, it's gone.
Yeah.
All right. Do you collect your hair? No. Right.
No, what the hell?
Imagine collecting hair. That'd be nasty.
I collect stationery.
Okay. But there's things beyond like the nasty stuff. There's just like normal stuff too. So
I spilled a little bit of water here. Is that okay?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Posting every single thing online. Social media. Red flag.
That's me. Sorry. Right? This is my job. What do I do?
I used to know one dude from work that did this shit. Annoying as hell. Unfriended when I scrolled through and he posted himself on the toilet with a caption saying, pooping.
Okay, oh God, I've done that.
You've posted yourself from the toilet saying you're on the toilet?
I've been like suffering here with period shit or something like that. That's terrible. No. Why? Fuck.
Guy who spends hours each week on Instagram commenting, liking, and DMing random models that they never met.
Oh.
I don't follow any models. Can you believe that? Is that even the purpose of Instagram?
I mean, well, back in the day, there was a lot of models. I think people stopped following models, because then there was that whole thing about why do you follow people you don't really know, or why do you follow sexy girls if you're not going to talk to them? So he's taking advantage. He's talking to all the ladies.
Yeah. I think just expecting someone to like reply, it's kind of weird. Kind of creepy. Okay.
You think?
My old roommate used to go out driving on rainy days specifically to splash people. That seems pretty red flaggy to me. Someone says that their friend just said, I'm just really into Hitler. That's very odd.
Shit.
That's very, very odd. That some people make it a hobby of collecting children.
What do you mean?
Overly adopting. That's a red flag.
Is that really what they're doing, or is somebody labeling that as that?
Adopting too many kids or animals, especially when you can't afford them.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag.
I don't want to talk about that. I feel like could go into so many different things.
Gambling. Kids beauty pageants.
Oh my God. I used to watch, what is it called? Pageant kids or teen kids or whatever?
I never watched any of that stuff.
I did, unfortunately.
MTV had a while that they had some weird stuff. Or was that VH1?
I think it was MTV. Oh, maybe not MTV. I don't know, but it was definitely interesting to see how like put together these kids were, their mascara, like little toddlers, little girls.
I feel like a lot of their parents live vicariously through them.
That was a thing.
It's like that in sports too. You always have that overly like involved parent that's screaming at the team and like.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Oh, I was just checking the time.
Oh, how much time is left?
Oh, nice.
All right, we're good.
We're doing good.
All right. So there's a lot of people recently, Natalie, that have gotten very famous. So look at Corn Kid, right?
Oh yeah.
And we have a lot of people like that period that girl. Have you seen that video? Period. Okay. So recently we have Topher. It's like y'all already know who I am. I'm Topher.
Y'all really know who I am. I'm Topher.
And you had a really funny video of a dog that did that. It was really funny. But what are your thoughts about people getting really popular / and or famous super quickly, like in a viral sense?
I don't have like much feelings towards it. I think it's funny most of the time when it's like for good reason or hilarious. You know, like I always remember the Target kid. There was like this cute boy at Target who there was like one girl that posted it on Twitter and he became mega viral and everyone was like hashtagging the Target boy, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so he actually got invited to go on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Hello.
I feel like everybody that gets viral ends up on Ellen.
So he went on Ellen and the first thing he was mentioning is how much pressure he has now to like make something great out of himself because there's so many people that followed him, and so now everything he tweets he's super like analytical about, and I haven't really heard about the Target kid anymore.
What was his name? Do you remember?
No.
I think sometimes like the whole kid with the white vans. Like, damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. Like that kid got really popular.
Iconic.
Yeah.
I feel like who wouldn't want to be someone like that?
He got white vans for the rest of his life. Can you
Lucky
believe that?
boy.
So apparently he helped Vans sell out of white vans for like a long, long time. But okay, not only people, but sometimes now businesses explode. Like overnight sensation.
That must be stressful.
Right. So recently, a creator, I think his name is Bradley or whatever. I remember he used to train a couple of like influencer friends of yours. I don't think you knew that, but
oh really?
Anyways, yeah, I know he was training Alex Wasabi for a little bit, and like he would train. I don't know if
Gabby
it was
Hanna?
a couple people. He's like this big dude, right?
Yeah, I've seen him. I think
he released Zoo Culture. Right?
Oh, that's his business?
Which is a gym,
wow.
right? So they opened up this business in LA. It's like this like super like influencer focused gym. First of all, how do you feel about these places that are influencer focused?
I think it sounds cheesy. Like right off the bat, it sounds cheesy, like an influencer place. But at our gym, we're not allowed to record, and I think that's whack. Yeah. Like if I want to record myself squatting, why not? Like I don't understand what's the issue. You know, I'm paying for this membership, but there's a whole thing on there. Like you have to ask for permission. It's stupid. Blah, 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 whatever.
I think I'm going to say this now just because it came to my mind and it's outside of the topic. But in general, TikTok is getting a little out of hand with filming in the gym.
Tell me about it.
It's bad.
What do you mean? Tell me.
So I follow a lot of gym content on TikTok. And the amount of girls who put their camera, work out, and zoom in on guys watching them work out is over the top. It's like
I get
too much.
Sure. When you're doing it in that way where it's getting a reaction out of someone that hasn't been like that doesn't give you permission to film, I do think it's bad as well.
So these guys are walking by, and then imagine I'm like walking by, like I'm gonna do it right now. Walking by, and then I glance. Yeah. And then I keep going.
Yeah.
Like
and then you get captured staring at her ass, and every one of my Audis is like, Natalie, Dennis is looking at
So they milk that moment, slow it down, make it look much more creepy than it is.
Yeah.
Call out the guy, and then all the comments are like, oh, you're so brave for posting this. Oh, you're so like, they're very supportive.
Let me explain why that is.
Let me continue. Not only that, just today I saw one of a guy that was doing squats, and this girl was just staring at this dude like that, right?
Maybe she's mesmerized.
Staring. Zooms in on her face. I don't know why, but this girl was staring at me while I was doing my squats. All the comments, big swole ass dudes. I'm so supportive of you. I can't like. Good job posting this. You're so strong. It's I don't know. It's weird.
So this is what you don't understand. Girls, a lot of girls get anxiety going to the gym.
Guys too.
But a lot of girls, they feel anxious. They don't know what to do. Okay, guys too. I'm speaking for the ladies.
And me for the men.
Okay. And so because they get so much anxiety, there's actually been a lot of gyms that have been opening where it's just girls' gym because they feel like they're being watched, they're being judged, they're being rushed out of the machines, they're all of this stuff, right? So the reason why those girls are all commenting, oh my God, you're so brave for doing that, blah, blah, is because, okay, be honest here. You go into a gym, into the weightlifting area. Are there more guys than girls?
I think weightlifting in general has been more of a macho thing.
Exactly.
Ever.
It's just like rock climbing. I go into a rock climbing gym. I'm pretty much one of the only girls a lot of the time, right? And so there is a level of like some guys won't, like they don't think you can do it. And so the reason why... What? You're not listening.
You're going into something else, Natalie.
No. But this is what you don't understand about the comments, that the girls are all like, yeah. Because what's happening in these videos is the girls are lifting. They're lifting heavy weights. And so they're doing it around other men. And the men are no longer being like, psh, but they're like, whoa, she's strong, you know?
Well, the way that the videos portray it is like the guys are more like ogling like them at like their like asses and stuff.
I don't think that's how it is. You have to relook at those videos from this perspective and tell me if it's true.
Girl, I have so many examples and they all suck. All right. Everybody goes to the gym to work out. Yes, you have to glance at people, right? I'm going to walk by. I have to glance at you so I don't trip on you. Like I have to look. But then like they take just the simple fact that you're looking for an instant as a like, oh, this guy's like looking at me as creepy. Like, so, I don't know.
Okay, maybe the videos you're watching, but the ones that I've seen where every girl in the comments is like, yeah, girl, you go. And they're zooming in on guys. The guys are usually like, whoa, like she's lifting, like
there are some that are like cool,
you know,
like whoa, like she's like great, good job.
That's what.
But the ones I'm watching are girls just being mean to guys at the gym, and it's making gyms uncomfortable for everyone because then everyone feels like they're being filmed. There's so many people. First of all, if you put a camera and people walk by, you shouldn't get mad, right? Because it's a public space. Anyone can walk by at any moment, especially if you put it right in front of the free weights, like. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Being in the gym and creating content right now is odd.
So are you saying that you don't agree with that?
I think people should not film in the gym.
Oh, I hate people like you.
That's my perspective. You could take a picture, but I also like. There's so many people at the gym who are self-conscious, who don't want to get filmed, who like aren't asking to be filmed. So that's tough. Hey. Now, go ahead.
It just reminds me because today you said something to me. You were like, "Oh, you know what I really love? That I go to the gym and nobody recognizes me." Right? Yes. You said that to me.
Yeah.
But the reason you said that is because we have been in situations where we get recognized and then all of a sudden you feel like everybody's watching you and you go about doing things differently. Like you're like walking different. I feel robotic you're talking after, different.
Yeah, I feel robotic.
Because people are watching you, right? And so I think that's why you feel that way towards filming at the gym. Whereas for me, I'm making content. And like, I'm also just having a good time. And can I tell you something? Whenever I record working out, I work out so much harder. I fucking sweat. But when I can,
you got to do that even when you're not recording.
Yeah. But it just motivates me more. I'm like, yeah. Let me do 10 push-ups, you know? It just is the way it is.
So in that aspect, I do think zoo culture is cool because everybody, you go in, you know you can be filmed.
Yeah.
Everybody is like, you are at the mercy of someone coming to you asking you a question about working out. Like everybody is exposed to these things. What I'm not about is the $60 a day.
Oh,
that is expensive.
So why is it that expensive?
Because it's the kind of place you go to grow influence. You expect to be filmed.
So you're connecting.
You're connecting. It's a networking thing. It's kind of like this one place, Equinox, that you go to like connect, but it's more teens and more of like an influencer place.
That's too expensive. $60, nuh-uh.
It's a lot of money. I also heard that like the quality of the gym isn't very good. I do understand that this is like a private gym and not like a big ass franchise.
Yeah.
So if you're just expanding, it's like your second location. I don't expect you to have a nice gym, to be honest.
Yeah, you're just starting.
Just the machines are expensive. Like there are machines that are like $4,000 fucking dollars. Like I can expect expensive. So anyways, influencer things, I can promise you there's more things that are going to come out that are focused on influencing.
Well, I remember Lauren Hidalgo, the girl from 12330. Have you heard about her?
Yeah.
She mentions how
you used to watch and still watch her sometimes.
Yeah, I still watch her.
Yeah.
She mentions how she wants to do I think I heard this on like TK's podcast, how she wants to do an all girls gym. Why are you so against that?
I'm not about all one gender things. It feels like you're removing us. Natalie, come on.
No. I just have to say, why not? I think fine. I can see your perspective, but also like, who cares? Like,
I think intramural things, like intramural sports where it's like guys and girls, guys versus girls, like it creates like rivalry and like it makes things cool, and going to the gym and like girls and guys, like it's supposed to be like that. That's my opinion. I don't think you should segregate anybody.
Okay, it does feel like segregating, but it's not meant to. It's meant to be empowering for women.
Yeah, I get it, but guys never do an all guys thing anywhere for anything.
That's not true.
Okay, Ari,
what's
like
what's
the
that?
store for like bras and whatever.
Only women.
Aerie, whatever the fuck. I don't go in there.
Ari.
Okay, I don't go in there. Only women.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret.
So you want some panties?
Only women. No. What I'm saying is there's so many stores out there that are strictly for women.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Name one store that is only men's.
Okay, Dennis does have a thing about this. He's really into fashion. And so we'll go into like Lululemon and he's like,
the fucking men's section, I gotta say, tiny as shit. Tiny in Lululemon. All women. Men, tiny. Right? Oh, all right. Athleta, whatever. All these brands that I don't even know, right? Only women.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, honey.
That's what I'm saying. Name one brand that is only for men. David, do you know? You don't know. Oh, because there aren't any of that. There aren't.
Yeah. But
so women are always pushing for equality, but also like segregating themselves out of the way. I don't know why.
I don't know if I agree with that, and I hope you ladies back me up in the comments. Okay.
Give me opinions of why, or just write in the comments why you think that it's a good thing.
Yeah, or if it's a bad thing, you might agree.
I'm gonna end the podcast now, just with one note. Don't leave. Don't click away.
This is the most important thing you're gonna hear the whole podcast.
Do the wide shot. Okay, the Owala bottle. Show them that Owala bottle. Okay. In the next episode, model it, Natalie. Model it. Okay. That was weird. Okay. In the next episode, we're gonna be comparing the Stanley Cup, the Owala, and like all these other cups. Finally put it to rest, which is the best water bottle. And we already have a favorite.
Mm-hmm. And as always, you can hang out with us every single Friday and watch us on YouTube at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And make sure you subscribe, you rate, and you holla.
Rate this wherever you're watching us on Spotify and Apple Music. Also, just so you know, we're on video format on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. Also, give this video a like. Also, send me some fan mail. Send me everything.
Are you trying to outdo me? I just said everything you just said.
Because I got more of that podcast.
All right, cue the outro music. Let's dance.
Hit the outro. Bring out the dancing lobsters. Show yourself, David. Dance. Now show us. Keep dancing.